No worries, this video is not going to be all done from the car. No. We're here in Lawrenceburg. We're going to have a Lawrenceburger. I think that's the name of the place. And we're having a picnic. But let me show you something. I'm in a very busy place. And the funny thing about this place is, when I was a kid, I used to live right up there in that red house. Yeah. This used to be all grass, and this used to be my backyard. Matter of fact, he used to play basketball right over there, yonder there, and used to be a big building right there, and no, this all changed. Well, obviously, today's a rainy day, and you know what? I'm not going to do any more videoing from the car. I will see you on location. We're grabbing some foods now. I know I wasn't going to do another car vlog, but oh my God, I just had my mind blown away, y'all. I was able to go into my old building that I have not been into in 45 years. I'll tell you all about it when we go to the location and have lunch. We change locations, but that's okay. I'll tell you all about it, show you what I'm eating, the whole 9 yards. I am completely blown away. I'm outside the car. Yes. I'm at the boat docks. Let me show you my location. We've been here multiple times. I got this on a video multiple times. There's the backwater of the creek. I don't remember the name of the creek. It's the Ohio River's not that far from here, and I've got this on video multiple times. But guys, let me show you what we're about ready to eat. Okay, Angie, what you got there, girl?
I got a burger just like you.
A hamburger just like
Except
mine.
Mine has mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato.
And you got them things too.
Yeah.
And I got a hamburger right here. Right there's my big old hamburger. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. It's been a while since we ordered. I tell you all about the mess up, how I was able to get, I didn't really get a tour, but how I was able to go into my old house. I tell you all of this when I get back. I'm gonna do something I don't think I've ever done on my videos, but yet when I watch Nomadic Fanatic, and when I watch Good Mythical Morning, so many other YouTubers, they take a bite. I might, and they should do it on camera. I hate doing this, just so you guys know, but, pretty damn good.
Go away, bud.
One of the things, they only gave us one napkin between the two of us. And this stuff is very, very greasy. And real quick, I want to say something real quick. I'm drinking a Coke. You want to take a guess the last time I actually had a Coke? About 3 months ago. I drink strictly water and usually 2 teas a day. I allow myself a Coke every 2, 3, or 4 months. I can only eat half of what I got because I still ain't got my full appetite back, guys. Okay, let's go back to my last video. Angie and I have been wanting to have a picnic for the last month. But every time we go to set off to have a picnic, something always came up. So I said in my last video, regardless of what the weather is, regardless of what the situation is, we're having a picnic in a couple days. Well, guess what? Woke up at 5 this morning. Our game plan was to go fishing and have a picnic at Versailles State Park. It was pouring down the rain. Angie got up. I said, you might as well go back to bed, hon. It's pouring down the rain. So I sat there drinking a tea, and Angie went back to bed for a little bit, and I watched that radar all the way till 11 a.m. Finally, it started slowing down the rain. I said, Angie, we're going to have a picnic regardless if we get out of the car or get under a shelter or whatever. We may not fish today, but let's have a picnic. So our first game plan was to go to that restaurant up there in Versailles, the place we ate at when we was camping. And then I got to thinking, I don't want to get up there at Versailles and look at that beautiful lake and know I'm not going to be able to fish it today. I said, want to go to Lawrenceburg? So what we did was we was finding a place here in Lawrenceburg. We found a place called Lawrenceburger. So we ordered our food off an app called Grubhub. Only to get down there and find out, well, no, we didn't get it. But they might have got it next door. And next door is the house I grew up in. So immediately, when Angie's like, we got to go next door, I was like, yeah. So I am completely blown away. Right off the bat, I'm like, you think I could get away with a cell phone in here? Videotaping on a cell phone? And Angie's like, you best not. So we get in there, and it's a good thing, too, because it was so dark. It's a restaurant as well. It's actually called Whiskey's, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right on that. And it's one of them restaurants that's very dark. So we get in there, and she helped us out with our order. And they got our order all prepared. And the manager, I think her name was Wilma. And by some chance, Wilma, if you're watching today's video, you were awesome. Thank you so much for letting me talk to you and reminisce with you and us doing a history thing together. Yes, we'll get in there. And if you guys know me, I usually speak what's on my mind. I don't hold back. So right off the bat, I was like, yeah, I've not been in this building in 45 years. 45 years ago, I used to live here. Now the lady's like, are you serious? Oh, don't go nowhere. We gotta talk. Now, I walked into the doors down there doing this right here. I was like, I took my glasses off my face. I'm like, it's unrecognizable. Not a darn bit of it was recognizable. They redid the whole thing. It was only one thing I recognized, and that was a doorway. Yeah. I was only able to go to one room, but I would imagine the upstairs is still the same. And we talked about the basement. We talked about everything. I even told her I have a couple pets buried out there in the parking lot because it used to be grass at one time. Yeah, I told her all about that. So once our order was made, we grabbed it, we thanked her, and we was on our way. And we came here. Now, the last time I was in this location doing a video from this point was back in January, February, and we hit a trail. Matter of fact, the trail was beyond that wood line, and that's where I seen the snake, and I made a comment. The comment I made was a snake out in January or February. I'm not sure what month it was. And by the way, we parked a little Sparky up here this time. Okay, there's a garbage can down the hill we're gonna dump our garbage into. But yeah, the last time we was here, I had told Angie, I was like, they don't have no parking up here, and it's not set up for a handicap. Next time we have lunch and we come here, let's just park up there. On top of this garbage can, it says no fish, but when I open this sucker up to throw my garbage bag in there, oh my God, it smells like somebody used it for fish. Oh, that was the most horriblest smell. Oh, I dang near, yeah, you know what I almost did. Well, here's that beautiful lady in my little spark car. Oh, that's Angie. I married her. Okay, I know, that was silly. I wanted so bad to do some videotaping inside, but it just would not have been feasible, y'all. Now, what Angie and I decided to do, I'm going to show you guys something in a second, but what we decided to do is we're going to go back to Whiskey's one day and eat inside. And I'm going to take my cell phone in there, or maybe even my GoPro, and by some chance if Wilma, which is a manager we believe, is working, just maybe if it's not busy, she might give me a tour. And I might get permission to videotape. This way I can see if anything else has changed. But right now, look at this beautiful cloud cover. This right here will make a phenomenal time lapse. My God, would it ever. Now Angie's in the car waiting for me, but I'm not going to do any more car vlogs. I wanted to name the video, I got to go into a house I've lived in 45 years ago. Something like that. But the thing with that is, I don't have no footage of me going inside. You only have my story. And I don't want to use my thumbnail, which if I put anything on a thumbnail, it'll be considered in a way clickbait. So guys, understand if I make the thumbnail and it looks a little bit like clickbait and you're like, well, I want to see the house he's talking about. I'm sorry about that. I don't have the footage because it wasn't feasible. The only thing you have is my story. But guys, the picnic went off without a hitch. And by the way, I talked to Angie. Let's go ahead and sit inside the car for a second. I talked to Angie, and she's on board. You ready for this? She's on board. Ain't that right, wife? For a treadmill.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. We discussed it, and just like I thought, one of my other family members, my oldest son's like, you don't have nowhere to put it. You don't need it. You're going to get yourself hurt on it, Dad. I was like, really? All right, let's drive over to the other side and possibly get out for a few seconds over there, and we'll finish up the video over there. But we got to be quick because there's no parking over there, and I want to turn the engine off and get out for a few minutes. I think it'd be okay. Maybe. I hope. Okay, won't be able to stay here long because you're not allowed to park the car and just kind of walk away, but here's one of the places we fish. I'm not walking back in that today. I don't have my boots on anyway, but yeah, it's awful muddy. But anyway, yeah, it's quite beautiful out here. We haven't been fishing here at the boat docks. Yeah, actually we did fish there this year, but we haven't been there in a while. And we noticed they put posts up too. I reckon that's to keep cars off the grass. My little Sparky could squeeze through that, but I'm not going in the grass. But anyway, guys, I had a blast from the past, and it just totally blew my mind. I am my father's age today. I'm my father's age today when my father owned that house back then. And I was just a little kid back then, 45 years ago. I've not stepped in that house in 45 years. It's funny because I don't live far from there. And I go past it all the time. I just never had the opportunity. And it's just now, well, it's starting to rain. But guys, that's been my video for today. Let's get back inside the car. I don't want to get this mod wet. But I've never had that opportunity in all these years to actually go in. I've thought about eating in a restaurant multiple times, but it's an expensive place to eat. Today we splurged because it was a picnic for us. Maybe next time we will go there and we will invite maybe Missy and Sam to go with us. Or take one of our kids, although our kids don't like to go in sit down restaurants and eat. But we will go back there and we will do it soon. And we also was talking, we may be making a trip over to Florida tonight to a place called Dick's and look at the treadmills. Alright guys, it's starting to pour down the rain. This will conclude today's video. Leave me comments down there. Let me know, have you ever went back to a place that you lived when you was a kid, and tell me all about it. Something. I really wish I could have got a tour, and I really wish I could have got footage, because my mind was blown away. Angie, I tell you, I was like a zombie inside there. And yeah, yes.
Sorry.
There you go. You, when I turn the camera, you're supposed to talk.
I'm sorry, I was busy with my checking account.
I'm just joking with her, guys. All right, guys, till next time, come on. Let's get out of here.